is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
All right, salute my fellow working hard, playing hard Americans. My name is Ted Nugent. I'm having so much fun with that moniker, you have no idea. Well, actually, if you're here with me to celebrate truth, logic, and common sense, you have ideas. Minutemen Coffee. Boy, I always look disheveled. You know why? All my friends look disheveled because we work so hard. So I'm going to plug in a guitar, and it starts with a... Is that an awesome sound? I love that sound. It's like a dragster. Like a whoa! Now see, that was a great lick. I've never played that. What did I just play? Does that sound as good on this Real America Voice as it sounds in this room? That's the neck pickup on a 1962. Todd would know. This is my number 12. Is that what this is? No, number 13. God bless the Kalamazoo luthiers. You know, music will cleanse the soul. I hope you're listening to music that cleanses your soul, and I hope you're donating. I know everybody can afford $5. And that's why I always knock drugs and alcohol and tobacco and fast food and bling bling and tattoos. Not my sons, who are the greatest people in the world. My daughters-in-laws, my daughters. Some of them have bling, some of them have tattoos, and I'm not saying that indicates any negativity whatsoever. But you have to have surplus revenues to purchase surplus indulgences. I'm just saying, my indulgences is pucker brush. Do you own pucker brush? I have 1,600 acres of pucker brush. That's one word, by the way. And my dogs, I look at Sadie, she's out. Jackson is out. My dogs make me so happy. Coco might be dead. No, she's not dead, but she's completely worn out because I wear them out. I wear them out. I'm 76 in December, and I wear them out. A big thank you to Dr. Matt Rosenberg. A big thank you to everybody out there who celebrates excellence. Like Mark over at Extreme Dodge. You know, I support entrepreneurs. You know who's a mad scientist? Les Paul. The Gibson people. Rickenbacker, Leo Fender, these were mad scientists that created the ultimate vehicle for musical expression and soul cleansing music. And that's what I do with my guitar. I get... Does that sound rich and fat? I like rich and fat, except when it comes to people. Well, I like fat, rich people, but anyhow, so let's all donate to the Red Cross and the different charities that are actually having boots on the ground, and let's pray. Pray by being good Americans. Pray by using your American dream to benefit your family, your neighbors, God's miraculous renewable creation during the greatest hunting season of my life. Can you tell I'm stoned on the spirit of the wild? I am. Can you see that I haven't stumbled on a syllable yet? Watch Kamala Harris running for the presidency of the United States. Watch Joe Biden. I know it's torture. It's like a jail sentence watching the government speak. And the media people and the big tech people who censor us, anti-American. Hey, U.S. Marshals. The U.S. Marshals are my heroes. But why haven't you tackled these monsters yet? Why didn't you tackle Nancy Pelosi when she ripped up the State of the Union address that belongs to we the people? Is that not a crime? Is that not a felony? You watched Nancy Pelosi commit a felony on TV, and no U.S. Marshals ran up there and tackled that. What a horrible, toxic, anti-human monster the Democrat Party represents. Oy vey. So they claim Trump will use the government in lawfare against their opponents. You mean like the Democrats have done and Trump never did? Well, he said he was going to get even. No, he said he has the right to get even, and then he continued with the sentence and said, I wouldn't do that. But the media never plays the whole sentence. Tell me you know what's going on. Tell me your brain is functioning. And by the way, I know if you're here with me, your brain is functioning, your attitude is functioning, your middle finger is on fire. I love you people. But Kevin Scholl and Frank and all my friends, all these blood brothers out there, Mark Mueller, Max Motors in Kansas City, these are entrepreneurs, Brian Schuback Sporting Goods, Bruce Cull, the National Field Archery Association. So many examples I could give you, people that bust their ass to be in the asset column, get up early. I get up early to go deer hunting every day, and then I get on the media so that I have adequate skull tissue from liberals, Democrats, communists, Nazis, and evil people. Yes, that's skull tissue in the Vibram cleats of my steel-toed work boots. Figuratively speaking. Figuratively speaking, there's still some skull tissue from Pierce Morgan, who thought he was going to get the guitar player that CNN said, well, let's get Nugent. We get Pierce Morgan. He's really street savvy. He'll get Nugent. No, he didn't. I got him. Pierce admitted. You mess with Uncle Ted, you lose. Michael Moore tried it. I mean, the guy's a fat slob. He's Pete Judabeg. You know, and I love gay guys. I write songs with gay guys. I love gay guys that are honest, have integrity, and bust their ass to be in the asset column. You know, gay guys that show up on time and actually put their heart and soul into being the best that they can be. Nobody cares if you're gay. Nobody gives a rat's ass. Not to be confused with the rat's ass that some of those guys. Anyhow, my point being that Pete Buttigieg is going to run for governor of the once great conservative constitutional conservation epicenter of Michigan. Oy vey. Oy gewalt. I don't even know what that means, but are you as shocked as I am? Barack. By the way, more mad scientists, some family down there in Ohio makes this spaghetti sauce. Shemaine and I are addicted. You put in some venison shrapnel and some onions from our garden, some tomatoes and some squash shrapnel and some green and red and yellow peppers with this. I forget the guy's name, but he came to one of our hunts and he gave us a case of this stuff. And I can't get enough of this stuff. It's the best spaghetti sauce in the world. But I salute entrepreneurs. Like, this is why I'm eating venison every day, because I have discovered the whitetail products gone wild. Go to all you conservationists who want to balance the herds that are completely out of balance, go to whitetailproducts.com, whitetailproductsgonewild.com, and get the Uncle Ted Big Buck Gonzo Kill Mix. I'm not kidding. I don't care if you don't want to kill deer, because that's irresponsible. We got you covered. And if the DNR would just let me kill a number of deer, we wouldn't be smashing into cars every 8 minutes in Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois. Just let us kill more deer. I am supplying tons of venison to soup kitchens. I'm like Mother Teresa with a Matthews bow. Can you see my halo? My halo is so obtuse that it barely fits through the door jambs. Now, I'm not talking about the band doors, the doors, the jams. I'm talking about the JAMBS of the doors that I have to get my halo. See, I flood you with stimuli, goodwill and decency. And if you don't have a sense of humor, you might vote for Pete Buttigieg to clean the kennels efficiently, which he's incapable of doing. Everybody in government, I'm telling you right now, Uncle Sam is the enemy of America. Oh, does that hurt to have to say that? So support those that are raising hell. By the way, you're looking at the #1 hell raiser. I think I'm the #1 hell raiser in America. Dan Bongino does great. Jesse Waters is awesome. Greg Gutfeld, I love you. Laura Ingram. Sean Hannity, I love these guys. Lars Larson out in the once great Northwest. Joe Pags. Steve Gruber on Real America's Voice. My wife, Shemaine. Tell everybody you know there is a Real America's Voice because it's so divergent. Is that a word? It's so divergent. It's so, what's that? EHD? No, that's episodic hemorrhagic disease. DEI. Diversity. You don't need diversity. We need unity. We don't need equity. We need work ethic. We don't need inclusion. We need honesty. Boy, somebody write that down. That pretty much said it all. So Shemaine Nugent's faith and freedom. And everybody here on Real America's Voice, we love Newsmax. We love what a lot of the people on Fox are still doing. They fall short too often. Shemaine does not fall short. I do not fall short. Real America's Voice does not fall short. So raise hell. Let's make donations to the charities that are actually helping our fellow Americans. And let's make sure that our mayor knows we're sickened by the failure of our government. Let your governor know. I know they won't take your call. Leave a message every day that we're sickened by the failure of our government. Even Ron DeSantis, who I love, he's a great governor, but he just passed a law that said people are allowed to use lethal force to defend themselves from a bear attack. Hey, Ron, we didn't need that law. What you need is a bear hunting season so there's less dangerous bear-human conflicts in an overwhelmingly irrefutable overpopulated bear population in Florida. It's in the liability column, like the bears and the wolves and the coyotes and the deer and the sandhill cranes and the doves in Michigan. I'm on this stuff. This is the Spirit Campfire with Uncle Ted. Those are flames coming out of my ass. Bring the marshmallows.